Camp COVID fun, no pandemic. Camp COVID fun, no corona. Log on to.
We have some complaints.
Yeah, we didn't get to do any. We didn't get to kayak or canoe or
Fishing.
But there was that very exciting workshop on fishing for compliments.
There was no swimming.
It's really hard to swim online.
the food was awful.
It was bad.
Doesn't your dad do the home cooking?
Yeah, Dad, get some new recipes.
It was all quinoa.
It was bad.
No mosquito bites.
You're disappointed that there were no mosquito bites.
That's the whole point of camping, getting mosquito bites.
That's a really good point.
There is a deadly pandemic, but you could have made it work.
Okay, so today we are going to learn about fire and fire safety and like cool stuff like that, and learning how to build a fire. And fire is really, really cool because you can like burn stuff, you can set things on fire, you can like get little fires in a circle and then like a big flame in the middle and become like Lord of the Flames, like kind of like cool stuff like that. It's a pretty awesome thing to have, you know?
If I might, yeah. Yes, and it's good for warmth, for warding off pesky mosquitoes, for cooking food, for sending emergency signals into the air if you're ever in an emergency.
Or
Jesse?
Lord of the Flames.
So I guess right now we'll just continue by explaining how to start a fire. So,
If I may, we are not actually going to be setting anything on fire today for safety purposes, okay, Bob Jeffrey? So just to make sure you know, okay, we're on the same page. We are not actually starting a fire. Keegan, go ahead.
okay. So, first things first, you'll just have like a pile of wood, and you don't necessarily have to cut the wood in order for this to work. You can just pile it all in there.
And you want it to be packed as tight as possible, like no oxygen. So you want to make sure no oxygen gets inside the wood.
And you want you're going to want to take some wood pieces and like spread them out like they're rays of a sun, because the sun is hot and it'll inspire the fire to be hot too.
Okay, so then you want to take those pieces of paper and just lay them gently, gingerly on top. So you just want them to be on the top, the very tippy top of the wood. Okay, so it's kind of like a little blanket, a little toasty warm blanket for the wood.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of spread it out like a beautiful cover. You don't even want to see the fire pit at all. You just want like the paper laid out everywhere. Beautiful blanket, nice and warm. Beautiful.
What do you do? This is not how you build a fire. Here, you just have to go on. Let me do it. You're gonna. So,
He had to take a nap.
What?
Okay.
Is he okay? Or...
Oh yeah, he's napping.
Just napping. What you doing there, Bob Jeffrey?
I'm rebuilding it.
Uh-huh.
And you taught me.
I don't see a cozy blanket Oh,
There it is.
there it is.
There's the cozy blanket.
Yeah, he's napping.
Great.
All right.
Oh,
Now I'm going to light the fire.
Hi. How's everybody doing? Beth?
I'm having a wonderful day. It is so beautiful outside and the sun is absolutely gorgeous.
That's great. I'm really happy for you. Stu?
I'm having a terrible day, but, still smiling.
Yeah. Yeah, you do that. Do you ever not do that? Stuart?
No, I feel like if I smile enough, I just kind of trick my brain into, being happy all the time.
That's good. Yeah, you got to fake it till you make it. Jesse? How you doing?
I mean, same as always. Camp COVID. Woo. Thank you, Stuart.
Ooh. Kyle?
Pretty good. Pretty sad that summer is basically almost over, but I actually had a pretty fun summer. Thanks,
Stuart?
Who's Kyle?
That's me. I'm Kyle.
Oh.
I've got some bad news, everyone. So we've had to cancel camp. Yeah.
You're kidding. What happened?
We tried to teach. We tried. We really tried to teach Bob Jeffrey how to build a fire.
Yeah, he did a really good fire. We taught him how to build a really good fire. It would have been a big fire.
Well, here's the thing about would have been. It was a big fire. It was a big fire. As it turns out, it caused some significant fire damage, and their house, knob and tube throughout the whole thing. No insurance. Knob and tube, no insurance. Beth.
But he said his fire and electrical and plumbing and energy devices were all up to code.
Well, you know what, Beth? He lied. So, Stuart, yeah?
He said he had a dog, and I've seen dogs fight fires before.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, camp is canceled. It's over. We did what we could. That's it.
The camp's all I got.
Well, you know what? Stuart, you're going to have to got yourself something else. Beth?
Well, we don't need to cancel. We just need to take a step back and reevaluate our safety protocols.
Yeah.
We would still all be at home, social distancing and staying under quarantine, and all we could do to leave our houses would be to go to the grocery store. And you, by setting up Camp COVID, have allowed us to leave our homes while also staying in our homes. We got extra plants here. We have plants because it brings the outdoors inside, Teddy.
I mean, I'm not one for kids, but like Zeke was awesome. Bob Jeffrey, I know. Okay, he burned down a house, but he's so cool.
He really bunged that one up, that boy.
Yeah. You know, I didn't have to go outside. I didn't have to touch bugs or build a fire. I got to do that all here. That counts for something.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. What do you say? We certainly don't have any time to kick this one back into gear the way we want it to, but summer's ending, and I don't know. At least we could say we learned a lot. Beth?
I mean, if COVID did happen to continue into the fall and the winter, maybe we could try it again with like a winter camp. Imagine like tobogganing in your living room. You could put out blankets to make snow, and it would be really, really cool and making snowmans in your living room.
Okay.
And we could build igloos in our backyard.
Yes. Yes, and yes, Jesse?
Baking cookies, because you need to still, make food. Cookies?
We could make cookies over fires that we make inside the house.
Skating on hardwood floors.
Yes. Beth?
Just as long as all of our fire alarms are up to code this time.
We might want to skip the fire. Just this time. Okay, well, I gotta say, showed up today, feeling pretty down in the dumps. And now, I'm feeling up in the pumps. Just think of what we can do if we expand our minds. Camp is about being with people, and taking camp online is a way to make it possible for so many people to access the beauty of camp. Whether camp is in person or online, we are increasing the potential, enhancing the accessibility for folks who may have not been able to engage in camp in its own typical structure. This is the future. And also, it's right now. Bunch of time travelers. Jesse.
Camp COVID.
Stuart.
Camp COVID.
Beth.
Camp COVID, fun in the pandemic.
Kyle.
Camp COVID.
Camp COVID.